America's only Irish station, Radio Irish. That's what you're listening to. Sean McCarthy here, back into a brand new year, 2013. And isn't it great now to be heading into a new year? And all sorts of great expectations ahead of us. And we went to our Facebook account over the holidays and asked the question, what part of Ireland will you be visiting for the gathering and why? Isn't it great? Facebook all together. And we had loads of comments there, and we'd like to thank everybody who put in a comment there. Carol Swanson says West Cork, that's where my Irish family resides, and I love it. And thank you very much for that, Carol. A.B. Martin Pius Kelly says Dáil, Irish Parliament, to call on the wrath of God on the shower inside. Archbishop Kelly there signing off. Mary Tierney, the one I win a free trip to, preferably. Thurles on the paternal-maternal side, Ennis Timon on the paternal-paternal side, or Tuam on the maternal-maternal side. And thank you very much for that comment, Mary. Darina writes, Carraroe, Connemara, my father's hometown. Mind you, a bit spoilt, we gather there as often as pos. And thank you for that, Darina. Vicky Walsh says Castlebar, County Mayo, family home. Lovely spot, Vicky, to be heading off to. Hope you have a good time. Felix Mooney says Armagh. It is a great city in the north of Ireland. Lots to do and see. Thanks very much, Felix, for the comment. Dahi McLaughlin says, I first heard of the gathering from President Michael G. Higgins. I think you mean Michael D. Higgins, at a reception for him here in New York. While I've immense respect and regard for Ireland's new president, from the onset, I could only think a relentlessly incessant 17th of March, and I still can only think the same, except for the fact that it is repeatedly mentioned as a sponsor on WQXR. Now, I tend to think a relentlessly incessant lace curtain 17th of March. Fair play to them for going after the big bucks. March the 17th makes me want to evacuate NYC for a week, and the gathering may be enough to keep me away from Ireland for a year. Kudos to Gabriel Byrne for his honesty and integrity in his critique of this scheme. And seriously, if anybody wants to attend a great gathering, learn Irish and make your way to Oireachtas na Gaeilge some autumn. Nothing can hold a candle to it. Dahi McLaughlin there. MD White says Cork. Becky Brackbill says Donegal for certain, however, refresh my memory as to where Waterford Crystal is made. At which point I jumped in. Waterford Crystal is made at the Mall in Waterford City, County Waterford, Ireland, Becky. And Becky thanking us there for the information, you see. Huh? Isn't it great? Facebook all together. Aisling O'Leary writes, even though I'm living in Cork, I'll be spending some time in Dublin for the gathering. Great city, so much to do, for so many different cultural tastes. What a great answer there. And a big thumbs up for Dublin for the gathering. Brian Lanahan writes, I will not be attending this gathering, and let me tell you why. I was just in Ireland for 2 weeks last January, and it's a big world out there, so I want to travel to places I haven't been to before. If you are going, however, please visit the north. There are no excuses not to anymore. It's not what it was back in the 80s and 90s. And Leo Maguire writes, Dublin and Belfast, hopefully Mallow. And we want to thank you all for your comments and your likes on our little question, just to greet us into the new year here on America's only Irish station, Radio Irish, back into the new year here at the studio. Huh? And sure, isn't it great to be back? Yes, indeedy.
Radio Irish. 'Cause there's a little bit of Ireland in all of us.